Okay, so what's your name?
Lani Campbell.
Lani, and where are you from?
I live in Ottawa, Canada.
Wonderful. And what do you do in Ottawa?
I am an executive assistant to the owner of Jungle Eyewear, and a big role of my visit to, this is my first TS2 show.
Oh, welcome.
So this is a very big eye-opener for me, and hoping to be able to not only bring some of what we find here to Jungle Eyewear, but we also have a Canadian company that we need a lot of help with exhibiting a little more professionally.
And what kind of things are you looking for?
Just pretty much anything and everything that can make a display that's not boring and mundane and the same old as you're walking around a show.
You want to catch their eye.
Yes, exactly. Okay. And you only have a split second to do that.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And well, obviously we got you here today.
Yes.
And you've been on the road. You've been traveling.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know the half of it. No.
Oh, really? Well, give us half at least.
I've been in the industry since '95, and I was a sales rep on the road for a period of time selling the eyeglass frames. So I've kind of moved to a different facet of the industry now.
Yeah.
With the same company. But this is a trip within a trip for me. I was actually on vacation in Western Canada, and this is the tail end of my vacation, and got in about 1 o'clock last night after we got delayed in Minneapolis because of air conditioning problems in our plane. So yeah, so it's switching from mountain time back to Eastern Standard Time, and so I'm doing great.
Wow,
3 cups of coffee and
your confession is very recent. This is good.
Very recent. Yeah.
Any other kind of mishaps? Anything on the road? You know, shipped the booth, never showed.
We've never. Well, actually, no. It hasn't been that. We have had an experience in our the Canadian company with damages done to things that we've had shipped, and I know that ended up being a whole big legal issue, and I think the owner he eventually recouped his the money for that. But
tell him a story about buying the props to use in a showcase.
Oh,
that's a great one.
This is a great one. This just happened in the spring, actually, at Vision Expo East, and they brought in a new concept. What was it?
We did like a new product showcase.
New product showcase. So
just to exhibit area.
Okay.
Yeah, and being first-time exhibitors, we thought this would be perfect because they had a bunch of little exhibit pillars set up, glass top. They were locked, and you could showcases, so you could exhibit your product, and people could actually see it as they were walking in. It was very well promoted. So we have been using a particular marketing prop. They're carved wooden animal heads. Okay, sorry. Anyway, we were using these props, and we don't own them, but they're a part of something that we've been using for years and years.
Yeah.
And long story short, the other company came to us and was not happy with the fact that we were using their product without any kind of mention of their company, but we had paid the money for that booth, so we had from them.
We're their #1 customer.
Yeah.
We give these things away to display our product on. So we go to the trade shows, we set up the showcase at the entrance, and we use their props. We have our display case all set up, and they go to show management and say they can't use our props because we're exhibiting at the show. So they're getting us $1,000 worth of free marketing and exposure.
Yeah.
And they come and say no. So show management actually forced us to take their props out, either recognize them in our showcase as being an exhibitor where they could buy it, or eliminate the props.
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I said, well, that's fair. I want everybody that's using GE light bulbs to have to put a GE bulb.
Exactly, or give them credit.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
a GE light bulb.
Sign it into the booth.
All of these light bulbs are GE.
Yeah.
You know, elegant display and stuff, and then last minute, you only take a limited amount of resources to create displays and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're scrambling at the end of New York City saying, okay,
Now what
show
do we
opens
do?
in 30 minutes, go ahead and recreate your...
And we've been using them for years. We've been using their product for years, like Steve said, giving it away for free to our customers. And I explained to them, I said, you know, I have no problem whatsoever telling people if they ask us about it, they're at booth such and such, here's their... Yeah.
Yeah, they were getting a lot of promotional.
They were getting free
Yeah.
promotion.
I said, anybody that comes and says, oh, where'd you get those? Well, the booths are over here. You can go see the whole company. But with logic like that, who can argue?
Yeah.
Because that was our tagline, you know?
Yeah.
And then this woman was real adamant. Then the husband comes by, and then they said, okay, you know, well, what's it going to take? So I'll just give us some recognition. So they bought me a business card, folded over, with the price kind of scrubbed out on it.
Yeah.
And so they had their name on it. And said, well, this is the best that we can do.
On short notice.
On short notice. So I've got my key presentation here to give me a business card with price scratched out to put in there to give them recognition. So show management calls me at my hotel and said, you know, okay, what can we do? And I said, look, if you want to give them recognition, make something very small, put in the display case, you know, roll up a little. But you don't need to supersede mine. So I go back in the morning and said, okay, we'll take care of it. You don't even know it's there. The next morning I go back. In the front of the case, here's their big logo and my name. And everything in the back.
Yeah.
It's like it's theirs, and I'm like the secondary citizen here. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, you guys, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Really, you guys are great. Thank you so
Awesome,
much.
thank you.
I'll take.
Yep.